What's up, y'all? Welcome to my channel. So, what is the point of numbers? The point of numbers are to remind you of your inner self, to remind you of why you came to this earth in the first place, to help you find your purpose in life. So is astrology, but we talking about numbers today. So, what are numbers? Symbols, different vibrations, different energies, so you can be aware of self, a reminding and finding tool. You have a whole chart, not just one number. You also have astrology, astronomy, genetics, your environment, your sex, your gender, your roots, your culture, your appearance, and your personal life experience that make up the whole you. So don't get lost in one number. Don't get lost in your life path because you got a destiny number, personality number, soul urge number, this number, that number. You have astrology, astronomy, everything. Y'all know. So we got all that, right? So don't just get stuck on one aspect. It's just one aspect of the whole you. So that's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to give a little quick disclaimer. So when you studying and researching and gathering your information, don't get stuck on one aspect of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Don't look at your life path and be like, oh, and then you just follow your life path everywhere. And you just ignore your destiny and your soul urge number and your personality number, and you ignore your astrology chart. And you can do that if you want to, but I'm just saying, don't get lost like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just one aspect of the whole you. Peace out. Number 5, the chaos beings. The number 5 is a feeling number. So number 5s are intuitive, like the 2. The number 5s crave freedom. The energy of the zodiac astrology that correlates to number 5 is Mercury, Gemini, and Virgo. The number 5 is mostly extroverted, masculine with a little feminine energy in it. That's why I say the chaos beings, because it's like that kind of energy change, that type of energy. Right? So positives for number 5 would be versatile, humorous, tolerant, witty, informative, love to explore, sociable, great communicator, expressive, visionary, creative, a student at heart, accepts change well, likes to try new things. Negatives would be moody when feeling confined, boxed in, or restricted, doesn't like to finish what has been started, restless, hot-headed, can have a bad temper, can be hard to satisfy, can make decisions without foresight, nervous energy, too many things going on at once, and scattered energy. So I would say for 5, my advice would be find constructive ways to express your need for freedom and learn and understand why you crave freedom, right? Learn and understand why you crave freedom. Like, don't just crave freedom just to be chaotic and rebellious. Find out why you want that freedom. And most of the time it's because you feel confined or boxed in and restricted. You feel like you can't move. So you need to make a change, a routine in your life, your relationship, your career, maybe within yourself, right? And understand and learn what type of freedom that you're searching for that can bring you fulfillment and joy, so you can be free and still be fulfilled with joy without being chaotic and rebellious just for the sake of feeling like you can't move. Learn lessons of patience, cooperation, and self-control. Practice ways to calm yourself. Meditate or sit in nature or do anything else. Anything you do to calm yourself, do that. Like drink tea, listen to music, take a bath, sit outside, sit by yourself, go to a party, whatever it is that you do to calm yourself, because you know how to calm yourself better than I do. Let your intuition guide you to the best possibilities of freedom for yourself in particular, not what other people say freedom is. Your definition of freedom. So good jobs and careers for fives would be freedom. Anything that got anything to do with freedom, let freedom ring. Acting, arts, sales, politicians, travel or hospitality industries. Writers, artists, entrepreneurs, designers, inventors, social workers, reformers. Now I'm going to read from this book right here. The number 5 shows the need to break out of the enclosed structure that is signified in the number 4. This number breeds activity because it hates routine and restriction, and it becomes nervous and restless when held down. It hates to see its freedom threatened because it needs a wide area in which to move around and express its drive and energy. Characteristics for number 5: communication, travel, and foreign connections. You communicate for a living, so you may be a salesperson, a travel agent, a teacher, or a writer. You love seeing new places, but you also need the security of a home and a family to come back to. Now I'm going to read from this book. Most of these people find it strictly to work regulated hours. They should seek work that allows them to be free of immediate direction, such as that of a traveling salesperson, freelance writer, or artist. When current circumstances appear to constrict you, you should be aware that lessons are intended to be learned from them. Then you can move forward, graduating from your feeling of confinement and restriction. Develop increased attention to detail, thereby embracing a wider perspective to life afforded by greater practicality. Summary: their nature is essentially loving and freedom-loving, artistic, adventurous, and moody, oscillating between joviality when free to be emotionally expressive and sullenness when feeling suppressed. Essentially, they are feeling people. So as a number 5, just take this tip, because as a 5, you know how sometimes when you feel like you can't move, right? It's like you can't get out that box, you can't move like you want to. Instead of being chaotic and rebellious, figure it out. Like I said a few minutes back, figure out why you feel boxed in and make changes so you can move around, because you don't want to become depressed and anxious, you know. And if you do feel depressed and anxious and you're a 5 watching this video, then do that and it'll uplift that for you, and you'll feel lighter and you'll feel more joy in your daily life. And that's all I got to say about 5 right now. So I'll see y'all next time. 5.